What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video of the Bat Boy Racing Garage. So what do we got going on today? I got my valve cover back. What do you mean, Al? You got your valve cover back? Yes. So I don't know if I said it already, but the valve cover that's on the car right now is my spare valve cover. So what happened was my original valve cover that got powder coated, that got the catch can fitting on it, it was an uncut valve cover. So what happened when I put the mechanical fuel pump bracket on it, when I went to go sit the valve cover on it, it wouldn't fit because it was hitting the valve cover. Like where the cam gears are at, you have to cut a window for the mechanical pump to fit. I'll show you. So we're gonna open up the hood, open this latch. These arrow catches are they're starting to get used to opening it, because from me never putting this hood on it, those rubber pieces are still like not broken in. So it's still like a little hard to close and open, but it's getting there. So as you can see, let me put this over here. My spare valve cover, when I got this cylinder head, it came with this valve cover, but this was already cut like this. And then I painted it with VHT wrinkle black. Now, I'm going to show you my original valve cover. This is the valve cover off the car. Like, this is the valve cover that came with my EM1 on the B16. When I got all the fab work done on the car, I got this welded on. This is a -16 bung for the catch can, which this is the catch can right here. This is mounted, goes mounted in the back, by the way. So as you can see, this is not cut. Now, as you my guys may know or may not know, B series valve covers, this is also closed right here. So when you put it on, this is sealed and you don't really see the cam gears. Now that you see that, when I put the valve cover on here, it was hitting this. It was hitting the mechanical pump. So yeah, I had to, long story short, that valve cover just got powder coated maybe a month or two ago. So I didn't want to just take a grinder and cut this out. So what I did was I contacted, there's a guy on Instagram, he does CNC cuts. So I got this basically CNC cut. You see a nice clean cut. And he also does a removable baffle mod. So what he did was he removed the old baffle, tapped, this originally has rivets in it. And it's really not serviceable. Like, it's riveted on there and that's it. So what he does is he takes all the rivets out with a CNC and then taps each one so that you can put a bolt on it. So this is serviceable. So this is amazing because I don't know if you guys know, but when an engine blows up and there's metal chunks everywhere, they can get in here and get under this baffle. So every time something like that happens, or maybe as regular maintenance, you always want to take off this baffle, clean under there, and put it back on. Because I have seen plenty of cases where people get their valve covers powder coated, and then when they're sandblasting it, there's sand that gets under here. Or if an engine blows up, there's metal chunks that get under here. And then people don't replace their valve cover. But what happens when you put a valve cover that has metal chunks or sand in it? Those metal chunks or sand, eventually it's going to make its way back into the engine. And I've seen engines get wiped out. Literally, they blow an engine up, they put a brand new one in the car, but they end up putting the old valve cover back on it, and it wipes out the bearings, everything. So if you have a race car, or you have something that you plan on blowing your motors up, make sure you get this removable baffle done. And this guy, he actually takes your original baffle And he keeps it as core and gives you one that's refinished in zinc. So that's pretty sweet right there. So what I'm gonna do now is just remove this valve cover and install my nice valve cover on. Because this one's pretty nice, but it looks ashy. I don't like how it looks. I already got you, like that's wrinkle, but this is like fresh wrinkle, guys. Like this is so nice. Beautiful. All right, so let's remove this valve cover and put this one, but look at the difference, guys. Like if you don't see this one, like this one, if this one is not in the picture, this one looks just fine. But that one just matches the engine bay so much nicer. So we're gonna take off the 7/8. I mean, not 7. The 8 10 millimeter. I don't know if I should start calling them fasteners, because I don't know. Calling them nuts, paws, it's just honky to me. Let me switch my hand. As you guys know, I'm a righty. I should be using my electric ratchet, but if I do it if I like using hand tools, guys. I don't know about you guys. If I use my power tools, I'll finish it way too quick. All right, so I like using the spark plug cover that I'm not even gonna be able to use once I do my coil and plug, but I like using it as a place to put all my little bolts and grommets. I don't know if I showed you guys my trick in one of the vlogs. I could have sworn I did. I don't know if it was the vlog that I did the cam gears. It might have been that one. If I'll link it in the description. But I did a trick. Let's see if it actually worked. So all the bolts are off. Now let's see. I like to just snap it off and then take these out. It worked. So these right here, this little metal part always comes off of the rubber. So what I did is I put some crazy glue on top of this, and so these stay together. And as you can see, they're all together still. Yeah, I like lifting the valve cover a little bit so that it comes up just enough though that you can grab it. Yeah, you can see how dusty it is in here, guys. Yeah, that's not bad boy racing approved. This, like I said, this was a spare valve. Now, this valve cover, I did the baffle removal myself. I just haven't found the time and the courage to tap each and one of these holes for me to put the removable bolts, or whatever you want to call it. So once I take this off, you guys are going to be able to see how I already removed it. No. Okay, I found you. Don't leave. But you guys can see this valve cover is actually pretty clean inside. But you can see how the baffle is removed, and you can see what I'm talking about. Once you remove the rivets, like all I gotta do is tap each one of those little spots, and it'll be just like this one. But in my case, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna pay for the service to get done. Let me put this over here so I can switch over the grommets. I'm gonna put this. All this stuff is brand new, guys. If you're wondering why I'm using this back, it's because these rubber pieces were originally on this valve cover. I've never even turned on this engine, so these pieces are brand new. They don't even have oil on them, nothing. So don't you worry. Trust me, if this was a used valve cover gasket, I wouldn't be using it. It's got a little bit of grease here, but that's from the That's not even grease. Dang it. Look how beautiful that looks. Anyways, on B series, there's this little notch right here, and the valve cover gasket has the little notch. So I like putting this section in first, so like that I know that the length everywhere else is where it's supposed to be. I need to hurry up because it's getting darker by the minute. But man, that zinc color looks beautiful on there. I'm just trying to get some content done for you guys because I know you guys like to watch some videos of stuff getting done on the car. There we go. Let me get a little rag and wipe that little bit of oil. That's from in here. I guess when I did the cams and I put them in, I put a little bit of oil on them so that they're not like dry on there. Yeah, that's what it is. No biggie, I'll clean it off right now. Got that cleaned up. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? This is brand new, guys. Brand new. Hopefully it doesn't come off when I'm trying to put it on. It might. Let me put this on real quick, guys. All right, so press this in real nice. That's in right there. Hopefully it fits. I'm praying it fits because it still has the perfect. Perfect, guys. Oh my God. Look how much nicer that valve cover looks. Hold on, let me get the fitting that goes there so it can look even nicer. Look at this dash 16, guys. This is for the valve cover. All right, guys, it's literally getting dark on me by the second. I need to hurry up and put these grommets on. I gotta move this over a little bit.
There you go. Perfect. Sorry, I keep worrying about this and I keep forgetting the angle of the camera. You see what I'm saying? Once you glue these, they're good. You don't have to worry about them separating. Let me look at the other one that fell. Yeah. Look, this one even fell, and it's still under. Perfect. So, since these are studs, and these are longer, I like putting the nuts on here first, and then I tighten it a little bit. Because if you see, since the gasket is brand new, there's barely any of the stud popping out right there. So what I'll do is...
So I'll put this one on first, these four on, and you're gonna see how it goes down.
Put that one on. Once I tighten these four a little bit, you're going to see the whole valve cover start going down. And then we can put the other ones on very easy. Let me switch. You can start seeing, even focus. You can see it start popping, the stud starts popping out more. I never tighten these like, I don't crank them in. I do just enough. Yeah, these other studs that are pretty messed up, so.
I'll put these in the back so you don't really see them. I need to get a set. I'm missing bolts. That's tight. That's tight. That's tight. That's tight. And that's it, guys. All the bolts are in. Now I just need my oil cap. My OEM Honda oil cap. And that's it. Wow. What a difference. What a difference, man. Look at that. Nice and clean now, man. What are you doing over here? Nice and clean, guys. That's more like it. So there you have it, guys. There's another video for you guys to enjoy. Sorry, it's not something complicated. I'm sure most of you guys know how to do a valve cover, but it's content, right? I'm going to start doing something for you guys so we can interact. If you made it to this part of the video, the keyword is valve cover. So if you comment valve cover, I'll know that you watched the entire video. So that's what me and you and everybody are going to use to interact with each other. If you guys say the keyword, I'll know. And I'm going to try to find you guys on social media and follow you guys back to say thank you for watching the video. So again, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Remember the keyword, valve cover. See ya.